Thanks for staying with Talk of the Town. My next two guests are going to speak to us about something very important. That's our health and nutrition. I am joined by Chris Parks and Gonzalo Guerra, and they are with Visalus Sciences, and they're going to tell us a little bit about their product and how it can help us all stay in better shape. Gentlemen, thanks so much for being here. And I saw you guys out off camera. I thought, you're walking billboards for your product. I mean, you guys are in phenomenal shape. This is going to be simple for me. But let's talk about your company. How did it get started, and tell us exactly what you guys do.
Well, Visalus is basically a health and nutrition product that got started by three founders. And they wanted to come up with a solution that would basically help the population overcome some of their health and fitness issues. And so they put together a product that combined all the sciences specific to vitamins, nutrients, protein, and fiber. At the same time, having a low caloric intake, low sugar intake as well, and come together with the product we call Visalus.
Now, we've got a number of things out in front of us here, and tell us a little bit about your product. Gonzalo, how does this product differ from what's out there in the market? I think retail people will be familiar with, Ensure, possibly Slim Fast, things of that nature. How does this differ?
Well, this product right here is all natural. Everything that you're going to find in the shake is completely natural, comes from natural foods. And so being with that, we also have less than 1 gram of sugar. When we're talking about Slim Fast and Ensure, you're talking about between 20 to 25 grams of sugar per serving.
And I imagine that's for taste, or just to...
I'm assuming it's for taste, to be honest with you. I'm not a fan of the taste of either one, but this right here, it's got the right taste. It's soy-based protein, it's non-GMO, which is great. And this is the only one really proven to help you lose weight while maintaining your muscle mass, or your lean body mass. So this is really good for people who want to just lose the weight and not shed the muscle.
Right.
So
and that's vital, because a lot of us, I imagine, who do go out and try to shed some pounds, you end up losing some muscle as well.
Right, exactly. So you look skinnier than you did before.
Yeah, which is
and your metabolism slows down, which is very, very dangerous, especially for women, because actually your body fat will accumulate more if you don't keep up with your nutrition habits. So it's very important to not only maintain lean muscle tissue, but perhaps build on your lean muscle tissue as well.
Now, metabolic rate, I would imagine, naturally will slow down with age. And a question I've asked quite a few people, and you guys obviously are in phenomenal shape. How do you keep that metabolic rate up high?
Well, first and foremost, I'm with Powerhouse Gym. We're a gym here on the island, been here for just a year.
That's not shocking, Chris.
There it is. Oh, my hair's cut here, though. But actually, it's very important that everyone maintain lean muscle tissue by actually strength training or resistance training. Because as we get older, atrophy occurs or muscle deterioration, and that makes your metabolism slow down, which makes body fat accumulate. So it's very important that you do resistance training, strength training, but it's very important. 80% of your health and fitness is directly correlated with your nutritional habits. That's why Visalus is here. That's why we're introducing it to the Hilton Head, Bluffton area, and that's why we're very excited to bring it to the market.
Now, I'm going to read some facts here. 36% of Americans are overweight. 26% of Americans are obese. People who are obese are far more likely to report being diagnosed with high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, or have had a heart attack. And the causes of obesity: sedentary lifestyle, poor diet, and of course hereditary. It's hereditary. Obviously, two of these we can fight, which is your nutrition levels, which this is combating. Tell us about the top issues that people are facing today, and obviously I think of diabetes. Diabetes
is really the number one thing. I mean, when you talk about diabetes, you're talking about it's going to affect not only adults, but it's affecting children right now because of the type of foods that are out there for kids to eat. And so we have 1 in 3 kids right now are obese or overweight, and they're fighting diabetes, type 2, which is pretty hard for kids at such a young age to be fighting. And so this right here, being a diabetic-friendly shake, helps people reduce that insulin intake, or perhaps even completely get off, diabetic medicine. So this is definitely one of those key products out in the market right now that can really put a dent in that problem.
And we were talking off camera a little bit, Gonzalo, about nutrition and diet. It's not cheap to eat well. And most people, when you go out, people say, well, why don't you just eat better? Well, that's pretty expensive to do. Fresh products, lean meat, vegetables. So I imagine this could really be a helpful additive.
Not only that, it saves you time. And as you get older, and that's another reason why people's metabolism slows down. You have less time, so you think you have 1 or maybe 2 meals a day, and then hey, as long as they're healthy, they're good. But that slows you down. So this right here is not only fast, it's extremely healthy because you're getting servings of foods that you would normally not eat. Even if you thought you were eating healthy. So you have the macronutrients, the micronutrients that you're getting into your body that are going to help you maintain a decent metabolism, so that way you don't gain the weight.
Right.
And let me add
Chris.
to the public, it is not a luxury that you eat 4 or 5 meals a day. It is an absolute necessity that you eat 4 or 5 times a day.
Let's talk about that. You're a proponent of a few small meals a day as opposed to, let's say, 3 meals. And of course, we being Americans, 1 huge meal in the evening, which is never good. Yeah. Why 5 short meals or 5 quick meals like that?
Well, for the simple fact, not only do you want to regulate your blood sugar level, but you want to speed up your metabolism. I ask people at the gym all the time, I said, do you want a metabolism that's a 4-cylinder or a V8? Of course, everyone wants a V8. They want a fast metabolism.
Unless you're putting fuel in that. Gasoline these days. I mean, I've got a V8, but it's not good. But anyway,
we have an inverse relation with our metabolism and gas prices. Let's not get into that.
Let's not talk, yes.
But at the same time, it's very important that we realize that if we want a fast metabolism, which is our body's natural engine, we need to condition our metabolism by feeding our bodies frequently smaller portions so that our metabolism will speed up and burn calories at rest when we're not even exercising and even when we're asleep at a higher rate than it does right now.
And this could help with just the 5 meals and frequent eating.
I often get the problem with the people that come to the gym and they say, oh, it's hard to eat 4 or 5 times a day. It's impossible. I don't have time. Well, hey, the Visalus product here basically takes away the time factor, but it doesn't take away the vitamins, the nutrients, the protein, and the fiber that your body needs, not to mention it's gluten-free, lactose-free, that's going to help you get those meals in to ultimately give your metabolism that boost, which in turn will help you lose body fat at a much higher rate. People come to the gym and they want to obviously get into shape at Powerhouse, and I basically commend them for that, but it's not enough for you to join the gym. It's not enough for you to actually come in and work out and train with a trainer. 80% of your results are going to be directly correlated with your nutritional habits. Those nutritional habits mean are you eating once or twice a day? Or are you eating 4 or 5 times a day like you should? Visalus will be that product that will basically be a meal, 1 or 2 meals a day, that's going to help you get those calories in and keep that metabolism going and help you burn body fat naturally.
Wow. Wow. Now let's talk about the product. It needs to be mixed, I understand.
Yeah, yes. You can use anything really. You can use water, and that can be as a snack. You can use skim milk, lactose-free milk. Almond milk happens to be some of the favorites for most people because it's low calorie, same amount of calcium.
That seems to be the trend these days.
Right, it's about 60 calories.
It's pretty tasty, actually.
It is. So I mean, you can actually, there's different recipes for you out there. It also comes with different flavor mixing, so you're never having the same type of shake every time you have a shake. So in other words, you can mix it up so much so where you'll never have the same shake, 1 time during a week.
Well, being a bad cook and cooking the same thing over and over, that's not going to bother me. I mean, it's, but no, that's wonderful. Now, I got to ask you guys in the minute or so we have left, diet, exercise, is it really that simple to stave off all these issues?
We can make it simple if we take a scientific approach. There's some things that you have to make, some changes, lifestyle changes that you have to make if you want to improve your health and fitness. Eating frequently, going to the gym, working your heart with cardio, building lean muscle tissue with strength training, resistance training is what you have to do to maximize your health and fitness. Let me mention that this product is not sold on the retail market. Powerhouse Gym is the first retail marketer of this product, and you can actually come to the gym, get a sample, and perhaps purchase the product at the Powerhouse Gym.
That's incentive. That's incentive enough. And I understand there are some opportunities for those out there that are interested as far as promotional opportunities as well. Can they find that out at the gym as well?
Absolutely. You can.
And we are putting your number and the website up there as well, so people can get in touch with you guys and find out more.
I personally will be the Visalus rep at the Powerhouse Gym. I will not only inform people of the product and make recommendations, but I'll also give information specific to promotion. This product is going to be absolutely popular and extremely effective in helping our existing gym members and people here in the Hilton Head Bluffton area to reach their fitness goals, lose weight, lose body fat, improve their health and fitness all over, and improve their quality of life.
That sounds wonderful. Gonzalo, Chris, thank you guys for being here. And again, it's not too late for everybody to capitalize on those New Year resolutions. Not too late. Get back out there and do it, right? Exactly. Well, the product is Visalus, and thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.